Been looking around lately on Facebook on different issues, and of course it's always something. And these two old bucks out here arguing over a block of minerals and headbutting each other. It brought to mind an old joke, and it's a worn out joke. Everybody's heard it. It ain't about me telling it, but to drive home the point, it was one about the farmer that had a pasture full of cows and called a few bulls on the place, and he went and got him a new bull. Y'all know the story. Came, dropped him off, and the young bull and the old bull was standing up there talking about this new bull coming in. There's pretty much just enough bulls to satisfy the herd that was there. So he's going to have to give up some of their cows. Y'all know how it went. One of them said he was going to make friends with him. The other one got crazy and started pawing the ground, ran down the hill and charging at that old other bull. And the old bull said, "Boy, what are you doing? You're crazy." He said, "That bull will kill you." He said, "Yeah, he may. I just want him to know that I'm a bull." Y'all remember that one? Yeah, it's an old one. I'm not going to draw that one out. I say it to make a point. I think a lot of us are doing a bunch of bull, trying to be a bull, and show that we're a bull. Different things that happen around the world and different events. We're in a secular world, right? That's right. We need to stand for our faith in our household and among our circle, but sometimes Facebook ain't the place to do it, or even in the city square, for that matter. The Lord's bigger than that, ain't he? Right? We need to stop that old stinking thinking. Yeah, we've got a pretty rough old world around us, and it's not all it's cracked up or all we'd want it to be. It's not a godly world, but it's really never designed to be since the fall. But if you're an optimist and a Christian, shoot, even agnostics and atheists practice a little optimism. Can't control what's going on around us, y'all. They say it every generation. I just don't see how we have children these days. Lord, help us, right? But here's the rub. A lot of y'all ain't gonna like this at all. He didn't say go overthrow the government that's evil. He didn't say to march in the streets. There'd been a Facebook, I doubt he'd have said get on Facebook and call out the blasphemy. Tell them what they did wrong. I mean, it's just heresy. Everybody just look at this, look at this. No. He said, settle and pray for your city. Wait a minute. The city's wicked. We know that from reading the scripture. You don't believe in God. It's a bunch of debauchery. Why in the world would I pray for them? That's the very reason to pray for them. But if you pray for the city and the city prospers, guess what? You're living in that city and you're prospering, right? That old Jeremiah 29:11, it's an optimistic verse. It's one to hang on to, and it's a promise of the Lord. But I think we're pretty pious sometimes and think it's all about us individually in our little dash on this earth. That promise was to that people and their following generations, right? That's how it goes. You have a heathen posting heathen stuff or doing heathen stuff, and we want to jump on social media and point out what they've done. Now, they're not Christians, by and right, they're not. They're living a secular lifestyle. Some would say a wicked lifestyle, but again, we're to pray for them. We're not to go out there and beat them over the head. God will get his judgment. He says so in that same passage of scripture in Jeremiah. That's his job, not ours. But when you start throwing that stuff around, we're so silly. So very few people saw it, didn't even understand what it was. And now we're going to point out what it was or what we think it was. And we're going to just share it everywhere. Y'all, look at this. Look at what they did. Look what they did. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let it die. Right? You're giving it the legs that you're not wanting it to get. I don't know. I'm just an old pig, goat, chicken farmer. But that's how I see it. Stop giving it legs. Look at it. Don't look at it. If you got time to be worrying about all that, you probably got time to spend a little extra time in that prayer closet, right? Or being kind to your neighbor. Oh, we're off track, aren't we? I've been the same, and I'm still just as guilty, y'all. That human nature of wanting everybody else to know I'm a bull. Yes, sir. You may whoop me, but I'm going to let you know as I'm going down, I'm a bull. That's not Christ-like, is it? hard pill to swallow for some. But I think if you got quiet and thought about it, you know it's true. Right? We're in Babylon, sure. The whole world's wicked, isn't it? But doesn't mean we have to be, and it doesn't mean we have to talk about it. Let's talk about the good things, right? Sin is sin, I know. But we don't have to partake in it, and we don't have to, you're celebrating it when you're spreading it. That's free. Think about it. Instead of spreading that, spread something good. Spread a good old Bible verse or a puppy dog picture or the kiddos playing out in the yard or planting the garden. I think that lines up a lot quicker than what we think lines up. Y'all take care. Appreciate the support. Be the light. And you can be a bull without having to tell everybody about it, right?